Hi, Attorney Lauren Lamb.
And Ken Steidl.
We get a lot of phone calls every day from people that are getting sued. They knew they had debt problems, but they didn't know it had gotten to this point, and now either they got a certified letter in the mail saying that they have a hearing in front of the local magistrate, or maybe they even got served in person because they've got sued in front of the local common pleas court. So it gets them really frightened, and they want to know what their options are and how quickly they need to act in order to get this taken care of.
Now, first of all, usually you won't get sued until you fall behind about 8 months, because normally the first 4 months or so you're getting phone calls and letters from the actual creditor. Then they try a collection agency that will call 10 times a day and send even nastier letters. So by the time you get about 8 or 9 months behind, that's when the lawsuits begin. Well, once you get served, they generally have to give you a month to file an answer. So they can't get a judgment against you or a lien against you immediately. You have to have about a month to file an answer or response if you want to do that. Then after a month, if you haven't filed a bankruptcy, if you haven't seen an attorney and filed an answer, then they can enter a judgment against you by default. And if they get a judgment by default, well, then they have a lien against your assets. They can put a lien on your house, ultimately have a sheriff's sale of your house. They can freeze your bank account if they know where you bank, and they probably do know where you bank because at some point in the past you made payments to them in check form from your bank. Of course, people keep the same bank account usually year after year, so they just go and freeze that bank account. You may have just had a direct deposit of a Social Security check or your paycheck. Well, it's frozen. You can't touch it. You can't get the money out. If you've written checks like for your rent or your mortgage, they're not going to clear. And then they can even have the sheriff come out and seize your furniture. They can seize your clothing. They can seize your car. Anything you have of value is fair game.
Really, the key to dealing with a lawsuit is to make sure that you don't procrastinate. You may have ignored the letters that you got from the collection agencies, but time is really of the essence. So you don't want to wait after you get notified that you are going to be sued. You need to get a hold of us right away so that we can get you in a timely fashion and evaluate your options, because if a bankruptcy is the right way for you to go, bankruptcy can stop the lawsuit, stop any attachments of your bank account, stop any sheriff sales, anything like that. So it really can be a great way to deal with the lawsuits, but you have to make sure that you get to us in time. So don't wait around. We're here. Give us a call as soon as possible so that we can help you take care of the lawsuits.
And go over all your options.
Yes.
Thank you.